Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been on a lot of our minds, something that hits close to home for many of us in the tech world. We're talking about the dark side of innovation, specifically, the job cuts that are sweeping through the software sector. If you're over 35, have dedicated a significant part of your life to this industry and are starting to feel a little uneasy about the future, then this video is for you. Let's be honest. For years, a career in software felt like a golden ticket. It promised stability, good pay, and a chance to be part of building the future. We put in the long hours, we stayed up late fixing bugs, we poured our hearts and souls into projects, believing that our hard work and loyalty would be rewarded. We saw our companies grow, and we felt a sense of pride in that growth. It wasn't just a job. It was a career, a path we were building for our families. But lately, the ground beneath our feet has started to feel shaky. Every day, it seems like there's another headline. Major tech firm announces layoffs. AI to replace thousands of jobs. You open up LinkedIn, and you see post after post from talented colleagues, people you respect, suddenly announcing they're open to work. These aren't underperformers. These are skilled, dedicated professionals. People who consistently hit their targets and contributed massively to their teams. And just like that, they're gone. It's unsettling, to say the least. It plants a seed of doubt in your mind. You start questioning everything. Is my job safe? Does my years of experience still matter? Am I next? This constant low-level anxiety is more than just stress. It's taking a real toll on our mental health. It is the elephant in the room during team meetings and the unspoken fear that keeps us up at night. We've spent half our careers climbing this ladder, and now it feels like someone is threatening to kick it out from under us. So, what's really going on here? The narrative we're often fed is that this is just the price of progress. It's all about innovation. And yes, technology is advancing at an incredible pace. The rise of artificial intelligence, in particular, is a game changer. AI can now write code, test software, and automate tasks that used to require entire teams of people. From a business perspective, it's easy to see the appeal. Companies are looking to streamline operations, cut costs, and become more efficient. Adopting AI isn't just a trend. It's a strategic move to stay competitive. Automation is reducing the demand for many traditional software roles. Tasks that were once the bread and butter of a software engineer's day are now being handed over to intelligent systems. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. Companies are restructuring, and they're making tough decisions about which roles are essential for their future, an AI-driven future. Unfortunately, this often means that roles filled by experienced, and sometimes more expensive, human professionals are the first to be reevaluated. This isn't to say that experience is worthless. Far from it. But the nature of that experience is changing. The skills that got us here might not be the skills that carry us through the next decade. The rapid pace of technological change creates a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a massive challenge. We have to constantly learn, adapt, and reinvent ourselves just to stay relevant. On the other hand, it also creates new opportunities. But let's be real about the emotional impact of this. When you've given 15, 20, or more years of your life to a company, building its products and contributing to its success, being told you're suddenly redundant feels like a deep betrayal. It's not just about losing a paycheck. It's about losing a part of your identity. It's about feeling like all that dedication, all that loyalty meant nothing. You see your friends, good people and brilliant engineers, get laid off, and you can't help but feel a mix of survivor's guilt and profound fear. You start to wonder, if it can happen to them, it can definitely happen to me. This constant state of uncertainty is exhausting. It makes it hard to focus on your work, hard to feel motivated, and even harder to plan for the future. The pressure to perform is higher than ever, yet the sense of security is at an all-time low. It's a psychological burden that we often carry in silence, not wanting to appear weak or complain. We're supposed to be the providers, the steady hands, but inside, many of us are struggling with this new reality. The dream was always to work hard, provide for our families, and maybe even build a little wealth to enjoy a comfortable life. We played by the rules. We were the dependable employees who stayed late to get the release out the door. Now it feels like the rules have changed overnight, and we weren't given the new rulebook. The goalposts have moved, and we're left scrambling to figure out where we fit in this new landscape. So what can we do? Burying our heads in the sand is not an option. The first step is acknowledging the situation for what it is. This is a massive industry shift, and it's affecting a lot of us. You are not alone in feeling this way. The anxiety, the frustration, the fear, it's a shared experience. Secondly, we have to shift our mindset from being an employee to being the CEO of our own careers. Our loyalty can no longer be to a single company. It must be to our own skills and our own growth. This means becoming lifelong learners, not just as a buzzword, but as a survival strategy. We need to be looking at the trends, understanding where AI is making inroads, and identifying the skills that will complement these new technologies. Maybe it's specializing in AI ethics, cloud architecture, or cybersecurity areas where human oversight and complex problem solving are still critical. It also means building our networks, not just when we need a job, but all the time. Connecting with peers, sharing knowledge, and supporting each other is more important than ever. Your network is your safety net in uncertain times. These connections can provide leads, insights, and just as importantly, emotional support from people who get what you're going through. And most importantly, we have to prioritize our mental health. This level of stress is not sustainable. Talk to your partner, your friends, or a professional. Acknowledging that you're struggling is a sign of strength, not weakness. Find healthy outlets for stress: exercise, hobbies, spending time with family, anything that helps you disconnect and recharge. Your well-being is the foundation upon which your career is built. If that crumbles, nothing else matters. This new era of tech is daunting. There's no doubt about it. The stability we once took for granted is gone, but it doesn't mean our careers are over. It means we have to be smarter, more strategic, and more resilient than ever before. We have years of experience in problem solving, and this is just the biggest, most personal problem we've had to solve yet. We've navigated complex code bases and solved impossible bugs. We can navigate this too. I want to open up the conversation too. All of you, I know this is a sensitive topic, but it's one we need to talk about. Are you going through this right now? Are you feeling the pressure of potential layoffs and the rise of AI? How are you handling the situation and the mental toll it's taking? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a community here where we can support each other through this challenging time. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to reading your comments.